This is the Berman Method podcast featuring Dr. Jake Berman and physician assistant Jenny Berman. We are here to treat problems and not symptoms. Disclaimer, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and not to treat anyone or to give medical advice. If you are interested in any information that we are giving and would like to use this for yourself, we recommend that you contact your primary care physician or reach out to us and ask us questions about yourself specifically. Enjoy.
And we're back, the Berman Method podcast, where we are treating problems and not symptoms. We are David against Goliath. We are going against the corporate medical system because it is broken. My name is Dr. Jake Berman with my lovely wife,
Jenny Berman, physician assistant.
Physician assistant certified. Why do you always forget the C?
Well, I mean, it's just like part of the letters, but you don't walk around saying I'm a physician assistant certified.
Oh.
You walk around saying I'm a physician assistant.
Oh.
I'm a PA.
You're a PA, I'm a PT.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you tell people I'm a DPT?
When I first graduated and I had an ego trip.
Well, I guess you kind of do because you say Dr. Jake Berman.
Well, that's just so that everybody knows. Hey, listen here. I'm a doctor of physical therapy.
Yeah. No.
All right, let's get back on track here. So we've got something very exciting today. We've got a challenge for everybody.
I love challenges.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're really going to love this challenge.
All right.
I didn't even tell you what we were going to talk about today.
I'm ready.
Are you nervous or excited?
Both.
What if I challenged you to do 10,000 squats?
10,000?
10,000.
Today?
No.
Oh, okay. That'd be a lot in one day.
But
That's like 10,000 steps.
Yeah, kind of.
10,000 steps a day.
Yeah, but we're talking about squats.
10,000 squats would be a lot.
That would be a lot in a day. But what if we did it across 365 days?
How many a day is that?
30.
30 squats a day?
30 squats a day.
We could do that.
Yep. 30 squats a day over the course of a year, 365 days, gives you over 10,000 squats.
Wow.
I forget what it is. Let me pull up my handy dandy calculator real quick and see what the exact number is. Let's see.
Because that would be pretty crazy if it was exactly 10,000.
It's 10,950.
So it's almost 1,100.
11,000.
11,000.
So Jenny is not a math major. I love math. She does not love math.
See, the crazy thing is in school, that was my best subject. What does that tell you about the rest of the subject? I had to study really hard.
It doesn't matter. You've got a master's degree. You succeeded.
Yeah, because I don't have to add, subtract, talk about world history. Like it's a different... I'm good at my scope. Don't tell people I'm not smart.
I wasn't saying that at all. Wasn't saying that even a little bit.
All right, anyways, 10,000 squats is 30 squats a day.
Yeah, it's less than that, really. So if you did 30 squats a day over the course of 365 days, you're almost doing 11,000 squats in the entire year.
It's amazing.
Why is that important? Why would I challenge somebody to do 10,000 squats over the course of a year? It's very simple. Don't overthink it.
To be able to get out of a chair.
To be stronger a year from today than you are right now.
All right. We just talked about that last week. Exercise progression.
Yeah. So if you do 10,000 squats over the course of a year, there is, I hate to say 0% chance because I know that somebody could screw this up, but it's really, really, really highly unlikely that you are not stronger a year from today than you are right now.
Touché.
It's really unlikely that you're not stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there's a lot of people listening to this right now going, but you said 30 squats a day? I don't want to do 30 squats a day. My rebuttal is, what if you're already doing them?
Tell me more.
every time you sit down in a chair and stand back up, we're going to call that a squat.
Within reason.
Within reason.
Not plopping down to a chair.
We're going to do some details here. We're going to get specifics.
I like details.
Yeah. Yes.
Jake's not a details person.
I cannot stand details. It's so funny because whenever I have one of these great ideas, one of these 30,000 foot visions where I'm like, this is what we're going to do, she always says, okay, how are we going to do it? I'm going, what do you mean, how are we going to do it? We're just going to do it. And she goes, no, I need to know how we're going to do it. What are we going to do first? What comes after that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps.
Yeah. And I'm going, oh my gosh, it's so painful for me to sit down and really think about what the steps are going to be. I don't know how we're going to do it, Jenny. We're just going to do it. We're going to figure it out as we go. And she goes, absolutely not.
All right. So we're going to give some details about not plopping into a chair.
Yeah. So every time you sit down into a chair and then stand back up, we're going to call that one squat with the details that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Every time you sit down on a commode, females, and stand back up, females, how many times do you do that a day, Jenny?
Ooh, I don't know, maybe 12.
Okay. So 10 to 12 times. Hopefully the males out there are not sitting down and standing up on a commode that much. But if you're a female, you are.
It might be more than 12. I don't know. I'm going to count today.
Well, it should be a lot if you are properly hydrating, right? She's counting fingers right now.
I think I'm already at 5 or 6 today.
And it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
And it's 8 a.m. I'm going to go with 5, but I think it might be 6.
Okay, so we're talking about every time you sit down and stand up from a chair, every time you sit down and stand up from a commode, every time you get in and out of a vehicle, including a golf cart, all you golfers out there. Oh, crap. Speaking of golf, I got a new book out.
Oh, snap.
What the heck? You didn't even remind me to talk about this.
Hey guys, we got a new book out. Not we, he.
Yeah, I just got my second book out. This is my second book. It is specifically for golfers over the age of 60 who want to increase distance off the tee.
What is it called?
It's the Berman method of golf performance.
Right. So we have the Berman Method podcast and now the Berman Method of Golf Performance.
Yes.
Book by Dr. Jake Berman.
Yes. It's the method that is proven to help you outdrive your buddies, hit shorter irons into the greens, even if you're 60 and over.
Wow. Even with back pain?
Well, this takes back pain into consideration.
Got it.
I don't want to get too much into it. I'll do a whole nother podcast on this episode or this topic here.
Okay.
To explain a little bit more, but...
Can they buy it?
They can buy it.
Cool. Tell me more.
If you go to bermanpt.com/book, you can buy this right now. I don't have it on Amazon. The reason why I don't have it on Amazon is because I want to know who's buying this damn book. Right. I don't just want a bunch of random people buying the book off Amazon because I don't know who you are. So when you go on to bermanpt.com/book, you have to put in your information there to get the book. And that way I know that you're interested in golf. If I know that you're interested in golf, then I'm going to send you more free information. I'm not going to spam you or any of that other stuff. I'm just going to help you hit the ball farther. So that's the reason why I'm not selling it on Amazon at the moment.
Okay. So even people, you can help people even that aren't here in Naples.
Exactly. So we're doing a lot of this virtually.
Woo!
Yeah. Over the summer, we started doing this stuff virtually. So we've been helping golfers all over the country, essentially, hit the ball farther off the tee, whether you're in-house or virtually. So this is a great Christmas present. We're coming up on Christmas.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
For December. The husbands, the wives.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be for men only.
No. We actually have quite a few females that are doing this too.
I think I saw on your board. So he has a board in the office that shows how much distance people have gained off the tee by doing their little golf performance.
Their little golf performance, the Berman method
the
of
Berman
golf.
method of golf performance. And they have like a simulator in the office. So if you're in Naples and you want to come check out the golf simulator, you can do that. But anyway, I saw someone on your board, I think had like an extra 364 yards off the tee. Is that real?
It's not real. That's why the asterisk is right there.
Oh.
So I need to, just because I put those numbers up on the board real quick, the max yardage gained that we have so far is 65 yards.
Wow.
That's Jim Means. He's on the website. He's got a 10, 15-minute testimonial on our website right now, but he's 67. He started, when he first started with us, he was at 220 off the tee, and he's currently regularly hitting it 285 off the tee now.
Oh, snap.
Jim Means, 67 years old. Check him out. Testimonials on the website.
Is that a lot of yards?
That is a lot of yards to gain.
Cool.
A lot.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
just with some technical changes, or
no,
we're
not going to get into this because remember, this will be a whole podcast. But that other number, that 354 yard number, that was from one of the other pros in town, where he started out with 122 mile an hour club head speed, which was giving him a total on the simulator of 330 off the tee. And then we increased his club head speed from 122 to 128 by the end of the session. And that's what he maxed out at, 354 yard drive. So that's why that asterisk there. He did not gain 354.
But he hit it that far. So anyways, we'll do another podcast where you can actually tell people what you do with the golf simulator and how you can gain distance.
Real distance
off the tee. Yep. But if they have any other interests or questions, they could always go to the website to contact us, or go buy your book, bermanpt.com/book.
Yes.
Or just bermanpt.com.
That'll take you to the website.
Correct.
That won't take you to the page to buy the book.
Right. Okay, so we got on this topic because you were talking about golfers getting in and out of the golf cart. They're squatting.
Yes, we want to do is 30 squats a day, because if you do 30 squats a day over the course of a year, you've done 10,000 squats. If you do 10,000 squats over the course of a year, it is highly unlikely that your legs are not stronger a year from today than they are right now. It's important to have stronger legs. Why?
So we don't have back pain?
So you don't have back pain, and you said it earlier.
Hip pain?
Yep, you said it earlier. So you can get your ass out of the chair.
Oh, right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Think about it. How many older people have you seen where they're in their 80s or even 90s where they struggle to get out of the chair?
Right. Especially if the chair doesn't have arms on it.
Exactly.
It's brutal.
And especially if it's soft and squishy.
Yeah. That's why I actually work with a lot of, actually all my clients that I work with training wise, is not just having them sit in a chair, but I put the chair essentially really low on the ground. And of course, I'm there to guide them, but we have to help them to be able to get from a very low surface, because God forbid you fall. You have to be able to get up.
Yes.
So I think that's really the important reason to do the 30 squats a day, so you can get off the ground.
Yes, that's to the next level though. Okay. Let's go to as simple as possible. Taking the older person that I was just using, if you're in your 80s or 90s and it's a challenge to get out of the chair, are you more likely or less likely to get out of the chair more frequently throughout the day?
Ooh, yeah, less. I'm not going to do something that's hard.
Yeah, you're less likely to get out of the chair more frequently throughout the day if it's harder to do.
How many times do you get out of a chair a day?
At least 30. It has to be at least 30. Think about it. There could be 10 times in an hour. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
It's like the song.
Yeah, just like the song, up, down.
All right, anyways, go on.
Yeah, so that's the real importance of this, is if you don't want to die in a chair, I know I've mentioned this a few times on this podcast. I think I've even wrote about it a few times, where my grandma literally died in a chair because she couldn't get out of it anymore. Her legs got too weak. because her legs got too weak, she couldn't get out of the chair anymore. She started gaining more weight. We're essentially feeding her meals in her chair because she couldn't get out of them anymore. And that's where she passed.
Mm-hmm.
Does not have to be that way.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So let's get more specific on the details on what does get considered a squat and what is considered a plop.
Okay.
So I can honestly say, I don't know if that's the right way to talk about this, but I don't watch many people in public. Let me say it this way. At least 95%, if not 99% of the people that I watch out in public every single day in every single setting, sit down and stand up from a chair, are plopping down and using momentum to get up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a better way to say it.
Right.
So what is the plop? What's the definition of a plop? That's probably the easiest one. You just plop down in a chair. It is not controlled.
Right.
Right? You're kind of just doing a controlled fall, if you want to call it.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just plopping down in the chair. And then when you go to get up, this is something that every time I've called somebody out, nobody has realized that they were doing. Pushing off of their legs to stand up.
With their hands.
With their hands. Using their hands to push off their legs to stand up.
Right.
Or using their hands to push off the armrest to stand up.
Right.
Every time I call somebody out, I don't know if I've ever called somebody out and they've actually realized that they were doing it until I actually said, look, you just pushed off again.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I was doing it. So it's this habitual thing that's happening on a subconscious level where you don't even know that you're doing it. So here's the challenge or the problem with plopping and using momentum to get back up is when you plop down and use momentum to get back up, you ain't using no damn muscles.
Well, tell us how it really is.
You ain't using no damn muscles.
And so?
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
So if you don't use muscles over the course of a year, are they more likely to be stronger or weaker at the end of a year?
Well, like last week, weaker.
Right.
Or if you stay the same, you're weaker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's really simple. So in order for this to be considered a squat, we are going to have to control the descent. No more plopping in the chairs. So the easiest way to do it is just count to 3. Make it take 3 seconds for you to sit down in the chair. Mm-hmm. Make it take 3 seconds to sit down on the commode. Make it take 3 seconds to get into the golf cart. 3 seconds to get into your car. 3 seconds is not a lot of time. If you don't have 3 seconds to invest into a better life a year from today, you shouldn't be listening to this podcast.
Right. Right.
It really is that simple. So if we take 3 seconds and multiply it by 30, how many seconds is that?
I think only 90.
90 seconds.
Right. That's a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Out of your day.
A minute and a half. And guess what we're going to do on the other side? We're going to take 3 seconds to get out of the chair.
With no hands.
With no hands. So don't just swing your body forward and get out of the chair because that's momentum. Mm-hmm. Use your legs to push your ass up out of the chair.
Right.
Use your muscles. Take 3 seconds to do it. So if we do 3 seconds to sit down times 30 and 3 seconds to stand up times 30.
Oh, no. You're getting too deep here.
3 minutes total.
Okay. Yeah,
3 minutes
right.
total.
Because a minute and a half and a minute and a half.
Yep. So we're talking 3 minutes total a day. If you don't have 3 minutes a day to invest in being stronger a year from today, again, you should not be listening to this podcast. You should be binge watching something on Netflix right now, having McDonald's delivered to you.
Okay. I was going to say, what's so bad about binge watching Netflix, but the McDonald's? Oh my gosh. What about our McGriddle?
We're just all over the place this morning.
All right, we don't have to talk about
No,
the
I do
McGriddle.
want to talk about this. So, what was it?
You saw it on TV.
Saturday, there was a commercial.
Friday.
While we're watching football or something, and McDonald's comes on with a McGriddle commercial. I'm going, oh my God, I haven't had one of those in at least 10 years, maybe 15 years. Oh, I'd love to have one. And Jenny goes, are you freaking serious?
It's disgusting.
That's her exact words. And I said, yeah, now it is disgusting, but 15 years ago in college, it wasn't. So Jenny makes breakfast every Saturday morning. I'm outside doing yard work. After we go on our walk, I'll do yard work and she's inside making breakfast. And I come inside to see a McGriddle, a homemade McGriddle.
Gluten-free, dairy-free.
A gluten-free, dairy-free, healthy as crap.
Low carb
McGriddle on my plate. And I'm going, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. This is better than Christmas morning.
And then he asked me, next time, can you stamp a B on the pancake?
I was just getting more needy.
Really? All right. Anyways.
It was amazing.
Recipe may be posted at some point if you want your own McGriddle.
Yep. So anyways, back to the point. 10,000 squats in a year. It's really not that big of a deal. In reality, we're probably getting up and down from a chair at least 50 times. If you're playing golf, you're doing it as many strokes as you're taking, unless you're walking to the next ball. But if you're riding in a cart, you're essentially getting in and out of the cart every stroke you take before the green, right? So let's say at least 50 times through a round, you're getting in and out of the golf cart. How many times do you have to tee the ball up? 18, right? Mm-hmm. So that could be 18 more squats when you go to tee the ball up.
At least 18.
At least 18.
You might do more than 18.
Oh, come on. Mulligans, right?
Just kidding.
And then when you go and you align your ball on the green, squat down to align your ball. Don't just bend over. That's more squats. So you could easily do 100 squats throughout 4 hours in a round of golf.
We just have to do them with intention.
Intention. Use muscles, not momentum.
Controlled intention.
Yes. Yep. All the people that are not golfing out there, you're getting up and down from a chair at least 30 times a day. Up and down from a commode, ladies, at least 10 times a day. Do it with intention. A year from today, you'll be stronger than you are right now. And you'll be able to say, I did 10,000 squats this past year. Think about it. That's really freaking cool.
That deserves an award.
At least bragging rights.
Yeah.
You go to a party and you're talking to Bob over there. Hey, Bob, how many squats did you do last year? He'll probably say, 7. Well, I did 10,000.
11,000 almost.
Yeah. So that's my challenge for you guys today. I really want you to do it with intention. Every time you sit down in a chair, just think about doing it intentionally. Don't plop down. Take at least 2, if not 3 seconds to sit down. Same thing when you go to stand up. Just take 2 to 3 seconds to stand up. Don't use your hands. Use your legs. Keep the muscles working. Get your ass at the chair.
And go to www.bermanpt.com/book
to get my book.
To check out the Berman method of golf performance.
Yes, the method proven to help you outdrive your buddies, hit shorter irons into the green, even if you're 60 plus. Cool. Well, that's all I have for you today. Do you have anything else?
Try out the McGriddle.
All right. I really appreciate everybody listening. I hope everybody's getting excited for Santa to be coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Only a couple more sleeps till Christmas time.
That's so exciting.
All right. Until next time, have a great day.
Ciao for now. Thank you for subscribing on your social media and podcast platforms to the Berman Method. Dr. Jake Berman with Berman Physical Therapy and Jenny Berman, Physician Assistant with Berman Health and Wellness. You can find more information on our website, www.bermanpt.com for physical therapy, bermanpt.com/wellness for the health and wellness. You can also find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and on your podcast platforms. So be sure to follow us, like us, subscribe to us. And if you would like any further information, definitely visit our website and reach out to us. You may also find our free reports on the websites as well, where you can download this free information for yourself. Have a great day.